$9710283795447. Not a customer's repair. much underwear. Suffer like gossip. Hello, Senor Ace. Did I park in your driveway? Nah, my car won't go that far. At least I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure my car won't go that far. Sorry about that, mate. Feel free to evict them. Hey, Makina. How y'all doing tonight? Pulling things here. Sweet potatoes in the lazy chair. Can't complain it. Doing me no good either which way. So, gonna keep on going. Just gonna get some controllers prepped for the shop. Maybe do a PS5 HDMI port repair. Got a switch light to work on tomorrow. The switch light I'm gonna work on tomorrow is gonna be a fun one. I replaced the joysticks in it, and I was putting it back together. Plugged the ribbon cable that goes from the power board to the main board, and all of a sudden the main board caught fire. So I'm not really sure what happened. But I quickly unplugged the ribbon cable and then quickly put the small little fire out. And yeah, I mean to get back to it. Yeah, that's what I'd like to find out too, but I haven't been able to really focus enough to work on it in so long that it's like, shoot, now I have to get it done. You know, it's one thing when you're a day or two behind because something screwy like that happens, but now when you're months behind because of it. Cool part is I also have a couple of no power PS5s I'm going to be working on probably next week. I ordered a new ultrasonic cleaner. I was going to order 2 of them, but I've been meaning to place the order for like a week now, but I can't afford 2 of them right away. And then the funny thing happened. I was taking a look at the prices, and it's actually cheaper for me to do it in 2 shipments, 1 each, than it is for me to buy both of them at the same time. Ain't that screwy? Now, granted, it's only like a few cents difference, but the fact that it's still cheaper is actually the funny part. Yeah, that's why I was gonna be doing both of them, because I'm like, oh, well, it'll probably be cheaper for me to ship the 2 machines in one order, but nope, it's a few cents cheaper to do them in 2 separate orders. So that's what I'm gonna do. I placed the one order. Next week I'll place the other one, and then I'll have the 2 ultrasonic cleaners for in here. And I just soldered all these wires down, and I realized that I should have probably put fresh solder on them. And I just crossed these two on accident. It's supposed to be gray, black, red, black. Not black, gray, black, red. Gray, black, red, black. The biggest reason why I'm replacing my one ultrasonic cleaner is because after talking to someone, I realized that the one ultrasonic cleaner is not doing the job that it should be doing. Like, at least not proficiently enough. So it's more or less a warm, slight vibration bath instead of an ultrasonic cleaner. But the one that I ordered has the dual frequency, so it'll actually do the job. So I'm ordering two of them, one to do all the plastic bits, and one to do the actual motherboards. That way, every single product I put out, I'm gonna be able to be all nice and ready to go. Well, that's strange. Haven't had that happen before. Alright, well, I mean, that calibrated nicely. So we're gonna recalibrate right stick now. Cool. And no, I don't want to configure test mode. Okay. So now this one is calibrated. So we have this Series Xbox Series controller that will be going with a Series X tomorrow for sale. Tested. Gonna quick wipe it down. And now it's got the new TMR sticks. You know, I've always thought about taking these sticks that I replace that are perfectly fine and like aren't drifting and selling them as OEM analog sticks. But considering I am trying to move everything from analog to TMR, I think that would be kind of counterproductive. And since I can't get the TMR pots from AKNS right now, and I can only get the sticks, might as well just get the sticks. Because what I'm paying wholesale on them, USC, nice stuff. I don't know what USC is. Anyway. But, so yeah. Just gonna stick to TMR sticks. Gotta get my website up and running. Once I get my website up and running. Oh yeah. Sorry. Didn't think about it. Hey Yo-Yo. Doing alright, and you? Sorry, Mickey, and I always refer to them as UC. I don't even acknowledge the S in them. Well, that's good. Glad you're doing good, Yo-Yo. Did it really take me 30 minutes to... No. It took me 25 to strip replace and everything else. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna use a plastic spludger to take off these pieces anymore, though. Because I think the plastic spludger took longer than it should have. Probably could have got it done with the metal spludger quicker. Anyway. Cool. So, one Series X with TMR sticks. I've got a 1S out there that's ready for sale, except it needs a controller. So, you know the funniest part? I knew about converting the 1708s to an Xbox Series controller weeks ago. Before all these people started posting them on their like YouTubes on how to do it. Like, I found out about it the moment Modifictor, I don't know how you say his name, posted it in a Discord chat that I'm part of with Marius in building new controllers and that. He had successfully got it set up so that way you can do the 1708s. But I just haven't got a chance to really do it because it's like, I'm gonna have to like download the stuff to be able to actually do anything with it. You know, why would I go ahead and do all that work right now? I got so much I gotta get done. But you know what? Screw it. Tonight, we're gonna do it because I have a 1S out there that I can put up for sale if I do it. So we're gonna make this 1708 come an Xbox Series. Whoa, someone's gifting on... Oh, RP is gifting a bunch of subs on Twitch. Jeez, thanks, man. 5 subs. Yeah, that's what screws me up. Is the fact that he spells it like Modifictia or something like that. It gets really cool. But I know the guy, the moment he posted it, it popped up on my stuff that he was posting it. I'm like, oh, hi, cool. I know who you are, man. I appreciate it. I think this cable's not going to be worthwhile for trying to do it with. Let's grab a different cable. Yeah, I wish I could contribute and work with him on this stuff from Poland. Yeah, I kind of met him through Marius because I was talking to Marius about Hall Effect sticks before all the TMR stuff came out because he was working on it and I wanted to work on ones. Uh, but it's kind of the funny part where it's like after so many years of working for trying to get Hall Effect sticks made, TMR sticks came out, and then it's like everyone else shifted focus, and it's like, well, you know what? That's cool. I just wish I was smart enough to get it taken care of myself so I can get TMRs made for like 360 and PS3 because that'd be cool too. But yeah, this is going to be the first time I've actually converted a 1708 to a series and installed TMRs on it. So, even though I've known about it for a while now. Update firmware in the Xbox accessories. Yeah, I got a Discord. I don't have like a Discord channel like Buddha and the rest of them. I just have a regular Discord. Ah, OBS is disconnecting. That's no good. Oh, reconnected. Yay. Okay. Uh, bu- 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 so download Zadig. Oh, thanks, Vic. I appreciate that. I should have like a Discord thingy like the rest of them do? I don't know. I don't have the time to even try to manage one of those. Okay, so we have Zadig open. So select options, list all device. Okay, select options, list all devices. Select controller. Change driver to Win USB. Really? Wow. But what would be the point in me having one then? Okay, so alright, once you complete, unplug your gamepad and reconnect the USB cable. Well, we're just gonna unplug the USB cable from the computer. Okay. Now we go back to Drift Guard. Click here to connect. Controller paired. Connect. Okay. Firmware conversion. Convert. By default, Xbox One SX controllers do not support software calibration, blah blah blah. Ask for help in our Discord. Step 1, make sure you're on version 3.1. Okay. Firmware is not version 3.1. Remove the WinRut USB driver and use Xbox accessories. Have to downgrade to version 3.1, then reconnect. Man, this one's got Madstick drift at the left. Okay, so I have to reopen Zadig. Go back to controller. Okay, scroll the Xbox accessories up. It's not gonna see the controller. Oh wait, there's a lot to do. Clear temp cache files for Xbox by going to the start menu, right click after settings, reset, uninstall option. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so disconnect the controller. Then we reconnect the controller. It'll install its own drivers. Which it did. Xbox One controller. Okay. Update firmware in the Xbox accessories app. Okay, so we have it there. It says I need to... Find an update. Oh yeah, I guess you guys have just been staring at a controller this whole time. Oops. Not by yet. I never said I was a good YouTuber. Or streamer, I guess, because I'm on Twitch too. I guess I have to claim streamer now because, well, Twitch did pay me out, so there is that. Sister said that my reaction was adorable and she's proud of me, and it's like, not fair. You're my little sister. I'm supposed to be the one that's like, ah, that was adorable. So yeah, she's definitely not older. She is younger than I am. Memory serves me right, she is 4 years younger than me. Excuse me. Okay. So this has been updated. Okay. If your controller is Xbox One SX controller, then by default, this controller's, you can tell he doesn't speak English that well. This controllers do not support software calibration. Much love for the dude, but never give up on an opportunity to bust someone's balls. That you first need to downgrade the controller to firmware 3.1. Sometimes you need to open the Xbox Accessories app manually and press on the downgrade button on the website. While the Xbox Accessories app is open in the background, if your Xbox One S controller is already on there, just install the drivers and proceed with the conversion. Okay, so we say downgrade. Revert firmware. Yes, revert the firmware. You know, I really should have. I should have done this on like the stream following the moment he posted it. That way, I would have been like one of the first people outside of him to actually do this. Although, to be fair, I have not found anyone who has installed a TMR stick on these Xbox One controllers so far. Because I think Russie did one, but I'm pretty sure he just did the calibration for it. I don't think he installed TMR sticks on the Xbox One controller. Although, you guys would know better than I did. Russ made a video but not swapped the stick. Okay, so yeah, his video was literally, this is how you convert this to an Xbox Series controller and do the calibration. Right? You've converted 4 of them but haven't done any of the sticks. Well, I'm going to do the sticks. Because the more products I could install TMR sticks into, the better. And unlike an Elite Series 2 controller, I do not. Yes, it's just on how to convert. Okay, cool. And unlike an Elite Series 2 controller, there's no additional magnets inside of this that would throw the TMR sticks off. So today, Xbox One S becomes TMR. We just gotta wait for this to revert. And it's 69%. You know, I don't know what this whole 6-7 obsession is. But I've been hearing a lot of people like make a big deal over 6-7 or something. I couldn't tell you. Someone made a comment about it, and they're like, well, you guys have your own play of numbers. And they called me old. And I'm like, at least my numbers made sense. You know, we all know what 69 is. We all know what 420 is. Well, I'm doing the sticks, so screw it. Reverted. Cool. So close. Okay. Now that it's been reverted, what's the next step? And we have to it's gonna pop up tell me what to do. Cool. 3.1. Okay. So we just take this Zadig, we go down to controller, we tell it that we want it to be Win USB, and we say replace driver. Yeah, I still don't know what brought it about. I honestly don't care what brought it about either. But it's not just small kids. Small kids, teenagers, and a handful of others seem to be doing it. So, I couldn't tell you, man. Too old to find out what the hell they're obsessing over nowadays. Oh, there's plenty of mindless things out there, man. I'm more curious what brought it about. I'm assuming so, yeah. Okay. So driver's been installed successfully. Okay. Once we've installed our driver, okay, we reconnect the controller. So we have to disconnect it. Then we connect it again. I wish I could just say retry, but unfortunately I have to reconnect it. Okay. Convert. I'm on 3.1, so we say next. By default, Xbox One is blah blah blah, tested only on Windows. Proceed at your own risk. We do not take responsibility if anything goes wrong. Blah 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 blah. On successful flash, you may sometimes need to uninstall WinUSB drivers, which isn't hard at all. Okay, so convert. Do your thing. Flash failed, device not connected. Okay. So it's gone. Hey, Wacky. It does it twice. How long does it usually take? Seems to be whizzing by it pretty quickly. Flashes, then verifies. Okay, thanks, Wacky. $2 minutes per flash. Okay. I should have started work earlier. I really don't know what happened. I sat down for a minute, just quick got on my phone, and the next thing I know, it's already 10 o'clock, and I'm like, Jesus, man. So got up, got ready to come and do it. Please phase complete. Controller reboot. Press the connect button and select your controller start phase 2. Controller connect. Flashing phase 2. 17,000 packets. 8,000 plus 8,000 is 16,000. Yeah, sounds about right. Sometimes I just wish I could figure out where my time goes. What do you mean that's crazy? Did I say something wrong? Well, I mean, it did say flashing phase 2. So it's not like, you know, it explains on the site that... Well, it's not like it explains on the site what phase 2 is doing. So for all we know, it could be phase 1, it installs the packets, phase 2, it confirms each packet. But considering you have to reconnect it, I wouldn't be surprised either which way. Maybe that's why it makes you reconnect it. Phase 1 is installs all the packets. Then it makes you reconnect it, and it kicks the controller off, makes you reconnect it. And phase 2 is confirming that all those packets are still there, so you have a good conversion. Okay. Now, if everything goes well, the Xbox Accessories app should say this is a Series X controller with an update required. I do the update, right? Right, but maybe it's doing a verification to make sure that once you reconnect the thing that's actually there. Makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna update this now. Before we start, blah blah blah. Connect. Now that it's applying update. Excuse me. Thank you, Makina. I wonder why you have to push it down to 3.1. Was because Xbox One controllers aren't being Xbox One S isn't being updated any further for controllers, at least. So I wonder why they picked 3.1 if that was just the easiest one to reflash. Curious. Ah, yeah. See, I try to make sure that any of the cables that I use are either high quality or braided at least. You know, because if it's a thin cable but it's at least braided, it's at least gonna have a little bit more integrity. One of the things I would love to do is have brand new micro USBs that I could just replace the ports themselves, so I could replace them on the controllers at will. But, I mean, micro USB is older. You know, everything looks terrible when new technology comes out. I've not really had issues with micro USB. It's just older, so easier to break. I would love to convert a lot of these things to USB-C, but I want to do it without modifying the shell at all. Because I prefer no-cut upgrades. So that way, no matter what happens, if you get that one guy that has to have it original, or you need to convert it back to original for whatever reason, that you can actually just put the original parts back in and call it good. Maybe I'm too high, but sometimes when you figure something out, you school yourself. You school yourself? Right? I don't know what you mean by I school myself. Cool. So this is all updated now. This one definitely has left stick drift right stick is not bad at all, so. Oh, teach yourself? Well, yeah, that's how you learn. Okay, guys. So, now this is officially converted. So, now that's officially converted, let's change this from analog to TMR. I do not see anything able to go wrong with this. Now that I've said that, though, everything will go wrong. I hate when people puncture the labels. It just makes it look so gross. You know what I mean? I like having my stuff look better than the factory. Well, my glove ripped. That's okay. It's not like the back of my hand is going to be touching anything anyway right now. Anyway, we don't need to worry about that right now. We clean it afterwards. Okay, screw it. Okay, so this guy here is worn out. This guy is definitely damaged. Let's change these out. The only thing that I'm going to be a little bit concerned about are these Xbox One boards do seem to be a little bit thinner with the silk screen. Thank you. I try to make sure most of the stuff I do is not wasted. You know what I mean? So if I gotta change my gloves, might as well put the garbage inside of my gloves and toss it with it. Okay, so there's those. And remove that guy there. Wow, red's already been removed on that one. Must have been dropped or something. Okay. Hey, welcome back, Ace. Yeah, so that's going to be the only thing because I do get a little bit nervous using my Moo machine with some of these more delicate boards. Well, Makina, I'll gladly sell you some sticks. I'll even charge you what I pay for them, except you're gonna pay shipping. Because I am too poor to give shipping for free. Although, I'm not sure what tariffs would be or import fees would be for you. Can't imagine they'd be that expensive. Oh, you are in the US. Did I know that already? Did I forget about that? Oh, New Mexico. Did I already know that? Oh, my bad. So, I mean, I'll ship it to you. You know what's funny? Is I'm pretty sure more people realize New Mexico is in the US more than they think Alaska is part of the US. You'd be surprised how many people tell me that Alaska is not part of the US, and I'm like, I mean, last time I checked, the US did own Alaska, so yeah, it is part of the US. But then again, people are stupid, so. Ah, okay. Then yeah, just brain lapse. But yeah, if you need sticks, I'll ship them to you. Honestly, it'd probably help me out too, because if I can get more of these sticks rotating, I can order more sticks a lot more frequently. What are you talking about, Ace? I'm working, mate. Ah. I know enough Spanish to tell people my name is Michael and I'm white. That's about it. Nope, I goofed up. Oh, nope, I did not goof up. Okay, I can still make that work. I accidentally lifted the pad, but I didn't disconnect it from its via, so I can still make that work. Okay. Xbox Series TMR sticks. Hi. Good night, Yo-Yo. Thanks for the gifted subs on my Twitch. Rest well. Okay. Okay, those all look connected to me. Alright. That's good, there's enough of a pad there for it to be. I don't have a driveway. Okay. Alright, see ya, Ace. Enjoy your aliens. Okay guys, if things go right, I'll have been the first one so far that we're at least aware of. to successfully install TMR sticks on an Xbox One controller. Hey Sean. Arians. Yes, that is true, Ace. How's it going, Sean? Because I made Makina a mod, stop whining about it. Okay. You can whine if you want to. You can whine your life away. But I won't whine, cause, well, it won't do me no good anyway. I wish I was a driveway blocker. At least then I'd have an idea of what it's like to have a good vehicle with a driveway view. Alright guys, moment of truth. Have we not only converted this Xbox One controller from an Xbox One to an Xbox Series controller, but also have we successfully replaced the analog sticks with TMR? Okay. Well, this isn't good. Nope. Alright, give me a sec. I see what went wrong. At least I think I do. Come on. Alright, let's make sure that I put this wire in the right spot. Okay. We have continuity. Should be correct. Alright, let's try this again. Nope, it's still freaking out. Okay, I gotta figure out how to fix that. Oops. You gotta carefully figure that out. Okay, so we're gonna at least try with the right calibrations. Hey, hey, hey! Alright, so kind of, sort of. It does not seem to be 100% good, so we're gonna try again. Okay, so it's not like dead center. but it does go back to center and it's not drifting. So I say 90% converted with TMR. So I just gotta fix the left stick so that way I can calibrate it and then we'll be good. Okay, so you say trying gamepad tester. Alright, we could try. Hmm. Yeah, so I mean, minus the gamepad tester being a little bit wonky itself. It's not perfect, but it seems to be fine. And it's got about 4% error. Yeah, it's freaking out. I just gotta find out why it's freaking out. You know, what's causing it to freak out is the big question. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try with a different board. Yeah, pretty sure most Xbox controllers have the magnetic triggers. Because I know the series at least have the same magnetic triggers. I'm gonna have to try with a different board anyway, because the pads pulled up. Alright, so for now, I'm just gonna recover my sticks. I mean, I don't see how they would interfere here any more than they would on a regular Xbox Series controller, you know? But that is a good question. Okay, so I recovered my sticks at least. I mean, that makes sense. Fuck, it'll rip almost all the pads. And I was so excited about that too. Oh well. I wonder if I can get it to calibrate with drift guard. If I can get that jittering to go away. And then put it back with the Xbox stuff. But I'm gonna have to figure it out some other time because, like I said, it ripped pretty much all those pads, so. Can't really do anything about it right now. Man, I'm really tired. I wonder if there's a way I can strengthen those pads. Because these Xbox One boards are so damn brittle that it's not even funny. And I can't troubleshoot it if it's so brittle. You can say that again. Anyway, can't dwell on it all night, so I'm gonna do this and then go to bed. This controller. I don't know why. I'm just too damn tired tonight. And I'm kind of annoyed I only got one controller done. So tired I tried to do Phillips with a tri-wing. I mean, there's gotta be some way to reinforce them. It just doesn't make sense that they would be so brittle and there no one come up with a way to reinforce them yet. You know, I've worked on consoles much older than those, and there's always been something that's made. You know? Huh. Yeah. Yeah, see, I just can't accept that. There's got to be some way to, if you can't reinforce the pads, you should be able to replace the pads with stronger pads. Someone out there has to have come up with a way to just replace them. May not be economically viable to do so, but someone has to have thought of something. Hell, if I have to create my own board to replace this board, right, with a stronger board, I've lifted way too many pads on these stupid things. Hot air, I've lifted way more than with soldering. But, I mean, hell, if I have to take all the traces, dimensions, and stuff like Luke does on this and create this board, just this one, and then pull this, put all the necessary stuff on my board, just so that way I can have reinforced pads, then I'll do it. It may not be economically viable, but that at least would mean it's another controller, out for circulation instead of in the garbage. Can't imagine there's anything too vital on here that I can't transfer over to another board. I'll look into it. There's got to be something. I'll have to take a look at the difference between the Series controller board and the 1S controller board and see what needs to be done. It's not going to be anytime soon, but it shall be done. It must be done. I'm here to repair the world, one controller at a time. Me and my moo machine. Okay. Definitely too tired because I don't know why all of a sudden Moon Machine did not want to pull all the solder from these. And that's strange. So we're gonna retry the Moon Machine. Sometimes these ones are just sticky, but huh, Moon Machine's acting weird. Yeah, this is a brand new Hacko one. Oh, hey, Squishy. I didn't realize you were the one that sent the question. Show you how tired I am. I'm not even paying attention. See, this is why I need a solder pot, because when I finish the Moon Machine, I could just take these blobs of solder instead of throwing them away, toss them into the solder pot. Scrape the scum off of it once it all melts, and reuse the solder. Just like infinite cycle for solder. Wow, that's so weird. This is just being really awkwardly stubborn tonight. Holy shit. Turn myself my Moon Machine. So strange. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of these are covered in solder to the point where it would have kept the stick on. So confused. Hey, JFix. Man, I say I'm getting tired and I'm gonna go to bed. Everyone starts popping up in my stream. Just a bit. It's almost 1 in the morning for me, at least. And I just don't know why, but I'm super tired tonight for some reason. So, once I finish this controller, I'm gonna head off to bed. Jeez. Go to bed, Makina. Don't let me keep you up. You know, I think I have an idea why I might be so tired. I was up till like 3 in the morning last night trying to get paperwork taken care of. And then I woke up at 7 and then made the stupid mistake of rolling back in bed until like 8:30. So, you know, any little sleep I did get just automatically got reset by going back to bed. I wish I could sleep when I was dead. I used to feel that way, like I could do that, but I don't know, man. Nowadays, everything is so draining. I don't know why. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I mean, I've had one for a while now, Squishy. But I had to replace it because my other one was malfunctioning. Yeah, I actually had one before I even knew Ace had one. Like, I didn't even know he had one until I pulled mine out to use it for a controller. And I think it was Makina was like, oh yeah, Ace's favorite sound. And it's like, wait, what? Well, I know what my favorite sound is, and it sure as hell ain't not anything I'm gonna hear on any of your guys' streams. Nope, don't currently have a bench. One day, I will have space and a bench and all that fancy stuff that real technicians have. For now, this is just a imaginary desk. Ace just likes to shove all of his stuff down under. So it gives you the illusion that he actually has a really nice, organized, clean space. In reality, it's just in boxes. Welcome to the world of the unknown. Alright, time to calibrate. One, two, three, four, five, six. Two, three, four, five, six. 6.5. 25. Cool. That would be an illusion. One heck of an illusion. Alright, so... Okay. So that's another PS5 controller that's been upgraded to TMR sticks successfully. Doubtful. Alright, guys, I'm going to bed. Have fun. See you all in the next one. Thank you all for attending this stream.